Dang. Isn't this freaking insane though? Like this is the United Kingdom, man. Like they have literally they have literally opened up the entire country for immigrants to come in and just totally just tear up the entire place, which is so crazy. Insane. So practically UK is unfortunately gone. Protesters are going crazy. You can't even fly your own flag anymore. Literally, you cannot fly your own. What is even that? Imagine you live in a country. They let a whole bunch of immigrants come in, and then they mess you up. If you fly your own flag, you're going to prison. They'll stop you, which is insane. So people are rioting, people are not happy, and this is happening like across the world. Across the world, they're letting people from Africa, South America, Middle East, all come in, and the UK is so sensitive to racism, all this, and because of that, all these cultures are coming in and disrespecting the entire country, the people. Um, the rioters are just going crazy. I mean, they're throwing. Look at that. They're throwing items at the police officers. People are rioting. I think you have to kind of do this. If your country is putting you in prison for having your own flag, what are you supposed? You have to fight back. And so this is what's going on. Even the police, like it it makes me so mad that the police is actually backing this kind of stupid government. The UK is done for. They're literally being occupied. When the government, I heard there was a saying, when the government is defending immigrants and putting their own citizens to jail, you are being occupied, and you need to fight back. And the crazy part about these riots is it's not just happening in the United States. I mean, it's not just happening in the UK. This is happening in Indonesia. Indonesia. Look at this. Look at what's going on in Indonesia. The same thing. People are fighting back. Riots are going on. Like we literally just had a riot here in the US, and we had a whole bunch of immigrants. What did the president do? He says, you guys gotta go. You gotta go. He he sent ICE to every single to the states that are California, New York, DC, some of these states that are just housing all of them, and took them home. The thing is, these countries need to do the same thing. Like if there are people in your country that are illegally, yeah, this video is sad actually. So practically what's going on in this video is all these rioters are rioting. This ambulance was driving. It ran over a guy that was delivering food. I believe he was delivering on behalf of um, Grab, and he got hit by that ambulance, and that caused, well, police truck actually. Here's that guy. Hit him. He came around. He drove right on him. I believe he killed that guy. But also, there's other corruptions here. I mean, I believe there's also riots going on in Serbia. So Indonesia president was giving practically money to his people. Uh, They were getting benefits totaling almost 20 times the average monthly salary, and while everybody else is just starving. Serbia is going through something very similar, actually. In Serbia, there was a situation where they had this train station. They wanted to renovate it. It collapsed on and killed maybe, I think, 16 people, and nobody went to jail with that failure. But people are not happy with their governments, and they want to replace them. It seems very corrupt all around the world right now. It's kind of insane, just insane. It seems like the world's on fire, and usually when something like this happens, I always say, "Who like, is somebody paying someone? Like, what what are they trying to make us not see?" You know what I'm saying? Like, are they trying to hide something? Look how insane line is there. The line between the rich and the poor. This is why people are rioting. And I think this will continue to happen even more and more and more. What you have in a lot of these situations are, wow, this is cool. Um, what you have in a lot of these situations is you have really rich old people that kind of run the government, and they don't want to lose their wealth, and they kind of make want to make decisions that are going to help them. And obviously, if they are able to help themselves, their kids will be good because they'll just transfer that wealth. But they're not thinking about how the culture is changing. I say how the culture is changing. They're not thinking about how the new generation is being impacted, and so the old rich politicians continue to look out for themselves and create laws that does not benefit the current culture. And so I don't think this is going to be something that's going to keep happening over and over and over again, um, over and over again until something changes. Yeah, Paris is. I love Kirk, by the way. He's an awesome YouTuber. Is this even him? Yeah, it is. He was recently he travels around the world and recently was yes, and just kind of showing how messy it is. This doesn't look like Paris, you know? Does not look like Paris at all. People on drugs, people from other countries setting up shop, scammers. Now you got foreigners trying to attack you. This does not feel like Paris. I've seen videos of Paris 3, 4, 5 years ago. It feels like when COVID happened, the world changed, you know? Really, the world changed. Was this the setup for COVID? I don't know. Um, let's go look at Paris. It's a mess in Paris right now. It really is a mess. This is what they show you. But at the ground level, I mean, Paris is just a mess. Would you ever guess this is Paris? Nope. I would never have guessed that. It is a mess in Paris. Let's go to YouTube and see what's going on. I want to show you Kurt's video. There's some crazy riots going on in Paris. You got immigrants in there just really taking over the place. And Macron, I mean, he is just doing such a like bad job over there. Like letting all this, like if you have illegals, like just, whoops, if you have illegals just destroying everything in your country, like you can't really let them. You can't really just let them continue to do that. Kurt Kaz. What? Kurt Kaz. Yeah, this is. Let's watch a little bit of this. But Paris is not Paris anymore. It's a whole new world. It doesn't even make me want to go there. It doesn't even feel safe. But these are people from another country illegally there, scamming people, rioting. Not peaceful, not at all. They force you to buy stuff. But yeah, this guy, I forgot his name, went viral in a video where he smacked the crap out of a kid who was trying to attack him. But does this look like Paris to you? One of the biggest thing over there is they don't even let you record anything. But does this look like Paris? I'm gonna put this video on 1.5. They're selling all these Eiffel Towers. They got these images that are printed. They're not actually real. You got all these people just setting shop on the side of the street. Look, hands on the shoulder, guys out there in Paris with his kids. And if you refuse to buy something, they literally will drag you. Like, why would I want to go to Paris? Like, if that's what's going on, like, I wouldn't want to be there. But this just these scammers are literally like, oh, sign this petition for the kids that can't hear. Yeah, go ahead. All he says like, what is this for? For people that can't hear. But what's the organization name? She's like, no, just sign it. Don't worry. Yeah. He says no, and she just curses at him and takes off. But yeah, they go through this entire video, and they have this lady who's also signing, these two individuals going around getting signatures. All he did was ask, and she picks up sand. She's like throwing at him. And she's illegal. Imagine how terrible the government has to be to enforce law and order, the people from other countries can come into yours and not give a crap about any of your rules. And they can attack your citizens and berate them and make traveling there the worst experience. Especially if your country, look, she's running around picking up bottles, getting ready to throw them at people. You got these people just trying to enjoy the park on their phone. They're probably just used to it by now. And she gets the bottle, threatening them. "Hey, we need you to stop." But yeah, they're walking and guess what? These ladies are just so crazy. They think they own this. They own Paris. They're picking up rocks. They start throwing rocks. Good thing it's got this umbrella. Like, dude, imagine if that hit your head. You're knocked out. But that is so crazy that this can happen. Like, people can just throw their kids, their people, that travelers. You have to eventually just defend yourself. Like, all these girls are just attacking them. They're gonna just go ahead, and then when you finally defend yourself, guess what? Oh, I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Oh no, no, I'm the victim. He started attacking me. We didn't do anything at all. And then she throws the bottle right in his face. So the crazy part for me is this: you have these officers that just show up out of nowhere. You have these illegal people in the country. They're all they're doing is they're coming in to mediate. But right in front of them, there's somebody that is illegally in the country. How does that make sense? Like, how are you not sending them to freaking jail? Or how are they not getting arrested? I don't understand this. They're here screaming. They're illegal in the country, attacking a person, and the police are just looking at them like, "Oh, well, you're here illegally. We'll see what we can do to protect you." They don't even care that they're, dude. What kind of world? Like, that's why you have flags. Like, you have flags so that when other countries try to take your world or your flag or influence the way of life in your country, that you fight back. And that's what they're doing. They're occupying it. And at the end of the day, I think it is occupied. I think it is occupied. You have scammers, you have all these migrants that are coming in and enforcing their way of life on everybody, and the government is not doing anything about it, and actually arresting you because they're saying you're the racist one. Like, I don't know. I think you might be occupied. That's when you're occupied, when the government starts arresting its own people. Nazi Germany, I mean, when you don't have any borders, what are you enforcing? Like, how do you enforce stuff? You have all these scam. Everybody here, scam. Like everybody here is scammers. They're all part of the game to entice other people to play. Um, but yeah, I don't understand how right now all around the world you have all these people just all these people just rioting. In the UK, the US said, nah, we're not going to have that here. And we kicked them out. Sometimes it makes me think, well, I think somebody might be paying them some money. Like somebody, like these people, how do you get into Paris, right? You have to get on a boat. You have to have the money. You can't. It's not like you can just hop in a skip. It's a long trip. And how did all these people get in? Oh, I think somebody paid for their flight. Seems like there's this since Trump, since I think I'm just gonna say since COVID. Call me crazy or conspiracy or whatever, but something happened. Something. Mm, it's almost like something. It's not that time stood still, but I think everything got jammed up. Somebody decided to make a decision to just open up the gates of corruption, to be honest. I mean, when Biden was in office, if a lot of people felt like he wasn't really doing a good job at all. I mean, you had millions and millions of people coming to the country. But in Paris, you get this guy. He's like, you can't video me while you're walking around. And he can't even be in the country legally. He's not there legally. And he says, yeah, I'll get you guys. Let me go get my friends. Let me go get my friends. And I'll be back. I'll be back. It's threatening them. So imagine if you lived there, would you feel comfortable just sitting and going and playing in the field or having a picnic? And you have this guy here selling these trinkets. You're like, I don't want you, when you say you don't want to buy something, take it. No, take it. I need you to buy it. And then when you leave, he said, are you filming? And he starts attacking you like this. I don't know, but I think Paris might be occupied, to be honest. I think Paris is occupied. It's kind of insane to see. Same story with Germany. Same story with Germany. You got drugged out people standing on the sidewalks, telling you that you can't film, smoking crazy stuff. A lot of, the thing that I'm noticing across the board is they're all saying, oh, don't. Like, you can't film. Something about filming drives them out up the wall, I guess, as they say. Like, they get so mad when people start filming, but the reality is, it makes you think, like, why, who's telling them, why can't people publicly film, and why do they have the right to tell people they can't film? Like, where are they getting this information from? You know? So this is Kurt walking around Germany and just exposing some of the craziness there. I mean, it is craziness. It really is crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but even the police officers don't even do anything. I mean, why isn't the government deciding to kick him out? Like, you guys came into this country illegally. You gotta go. Hasta luego. But yeah, I mean, they walk around. They walk around. They expose a lot of the mess that's going on in the UK, which is really is so crazy. Um, it doesn't. A lot of people saying it doesn't even feel like the UK. I'm Germany. You got people standing around the corner. This guy saying like, "Hey, is that a camera? Oh, you can't film, man. You can't film." Something about the camera they just hate. They hate the camera. And look at this. You're walking around, come around the corner, boom. Almost an entire homeless shelter. Look at that. Like I don't know what you like. People on drugs. They don't want to be filmed covering their faces. This guy saying, "Hey, get out of here! You can't film." Blah blah blah. Starts following them, trying to threaten them, telling them, "You better. I don't want to be on camera. Delete that." Blah blah blah. Like, this is Germany. It's same thing is happening. The same thing was happening in the U.S. But what? Trump deported so many people that this can't even happen. You know. But anyways, yeah, like Paris, the entire almost all of Europe, Japan. It was gonna happen in Japan too, but the Japanese quickly stood up and said, "No, we're not gonna let it happen here." Um, yeah, in Japan they were gonna give them homes. And the crazy part is I don't know if it's positive or negative, but all of this starts as a gesture of kindness. All of it. And gesture of kindness is not a bad thing, but like get your house in order first. Like when you have people who don't have health care, people struggling, and you remember even in the United States where a lot of these illegal immigrants were, getting a place to stay, nice hotels, um, stipend, like money to be able to buy their groceries, pay their rent paid, while people in the United States, actual citizens, were struggling. And so, like, how does that make sense? It's like you, as a parent, decide that even though your kid hasn't eaten for 3 days, you are willing to spend all your money in helping this other person who's out there illegally doing whatever. Like, let's say it's like you willing to help a criminal rather than your family, which is great. I mean, and that's how it is. And the crazy part is like some of these people in the UK, it's 10 times worse. It's like these people that are doing crazy things to kids that are getting released without any penalties. Kind of crazy. So we're